Evaluating pitchers is one of my favorite things to do as a scout. You know, during the games at showcases especially, you're evaluating a whole spectrum of things, but I like to really concentrate on the pitchers during the games. And I think in evaluating pitching, the velocities and the radar guns get way too much emphasis in the press, and we are probably guilty, you even hear at Perfect Game, of talking about velocities a lot. But when you're evaluating a pitcher, it goes so much deeper than just velocities. You want to have that radar gun, but you don't want to be focused on that radar gun. You might have a young pitcher who is capable of throwing 90 or 92 miles an hour, but is really not going to evaluate as high as a pitcher who throws 87 or 88, because there are so many more things that go into being a successful pitcher, whether it's at the college level or the big league level. I always want to see pitchers throw their breaking balls and throw them on the right counts, just not at 0 and 2. You know, seeing a pitcher just spin the ball, whether it's a slider, whether it's a curveball, whether even it's a strike or not, is very important, because you can't pitch in college or in pro without having the ability to spin the ball. I love seeing a pitcher who has a changeup use it. I often see on the forms that kids send in that, you know, they list their strengths, and hey, changeup is one of my strengths, and I watch him throw 3 innings at a showcase and he doesn't throw a changeup. I want to see your changeup. You know, it doesn't have to be a nasty big league changeup. I just want to see you throw it. And of course, evaluating mechanics is so important. You know, pitchers who are athletes who can repeat their mechanics to a reasonable degree for a 16, 17-year-old, that's very important, because good mechanics, repeatable mechanics, and good athleticism leads to the ability to throw the ball for strikes, to work low in the zone, and to work both sides of the plate. You know, you want to look at an arm action for a pitcher, you look at the pitcher's build. There's so much that goes into evaluating a pitcher beyond that radar gun, and I think that's something that if more young pitchers parents, more young pitchers coaches realized that the evaluations do go way beyond velocity, I think you'd, you know, have a better and more well-prepared pitcher going into that showcase.